Little Free Bread homies here to do a little video on the kid.
Okay, shout out to Free Bread, man. I'll be seeing y'all, man.
Hold on.
What?
Well, it's just like, ever since I was young, like, I remember my fam, we wasn't too fortunate, like, when I was younger, and, like, my brother and sister got shacks, and I just needed forces. I needed some forces, so I ended up getting moms to give me the forces, but I just always liked to be fresh, and, like, that was something I took pride in, like, definitely wanted to always be fresh. But the thing was, though, he was keeping it lit. I mean, keep it, yeah, like you said, at the end of the day, nigga, you go home, you get fired. You could go home the next day, you come back, do fire you. What you finna do? I never liked working for anybody, so like I always wanted to work in the fashion and like, but just always be my own boss. So I started working with like a few companies that's already like low key doing some things, and then got a taste for that of working with people. It's definitely not my cup of tea. I try to just use like the actual scraps, so I keep it off like this is really the scraps from the shit I cut off on that person's pair. So it's like I can almost involve you in like the process, like you get a little part of it. Most people know right now I do the Girbauds, so like that's something like a lot of people know me for, like doing Girbauds for people. Like I slimmed them out and did a few designs on them. So I use these paint markers. I actually like sign the patches with these. So it's like my hands, you know what I mean? I was just taking off the little excess chalking. I just did that so it could be a little straighter. That's one thing I had to learn, like kind of like the hard way, like using pins and like chalking properly and like making sure you iron all your folds right, because that really like it makes a big ass difference, like in terms of like what your final product's gonna look like. You miss like a 1/4 inch here, a little 1/8 of an inch here, a little 1/8 of an inch there, and at the end of the shit you got like a whole different thing. Only thing about this is I gotta put these on. I'm not doing it to like people think I be doing this like it's hella manly, but it's like I was really spitting like denim loogies out. That shit was not the business. Like every time I really know what denim color I was doing yesterday. Like, oh shit, I was working on black denim yesterday. Like, oh, today I was working on some light blue. Like, that shit got crazy.
So we're discussing, did someone teach you, or you just kind of?
Low key, like a YouTube, all that shit, like it's all accessible. Like people could get on and figure it out. This is like, what technique did you try them all out? You mean like I tried and errored for surely. So these jeans I worked on for hella long. Like it's just like we was just trying to figure out. Like I was really into quilting at the time, so I wanted to get like I quilted this myself, and then I did the little paint stripe, did some little designing. But the horror story about it is my first pair was kind of baggy, so I tried to make them slim. This ankle hole ain't fitting my foot though. At first, I didn't know what to do. I knew I didn't want to make like screen print t-shirts and a little brand like that, so I just figured out, put my money together, tucked myself away for a little bit, then just built. So this right here, I turned this on so I could get a lock stitch. So to do like, they go pa-da-da, and then I start. All right, what you gotta do is kind of like fade him back in so you don't see too much of the taper. So I'm just gonna go ahead, so like you got this look right here, this is overlock. So this does an overlock and a chain stitch. It helps it from fraying, make sure everything's locked in. Cuts off this little excess with this little blade right here. As I'm sewing, it cuts off, so. I mean, some people would probably stop and like at the middle of the thigh. I like to just go all the way. So even if you flip your garments inside out, you still got something that looks fully done, like properly. I want to inspire people, but I don't want to inspire people to all be cut and sew artists and stuff like that. Like that's not what I want to do for everybody. Like I just want to inspire you to just go ahead and get it. Like, you know what I mean? If you want it, you can get it. It's not like, oh, just because I just got it and figured it out, don't mean you got to go be a cut and sew artist and something like that. It's just like, whatever you put your mind to, just, you may figure it out. It'll pop off.